On the 27th, I will be receiving the seed for the Iron Man challenge. What? You're actually playing in the Iron Man challenge? Yes. Yes, I am. What I'm doing is practicing so that I can learn the ins and outs of hard. Because once I get this hover vessel online, I should be able to outrun any of the creatures, and creatures won't pose much of a threat anymore. I think this will be a good place to set up camp for the night. While I'm sleeping, I'm gonna have these go ahead and make up some stuff. That way when we wake up, we'll have some stuff to throw into the factory. Here we go, time to sleep. You wanted it, you got it. For the first time on KnowItAllDM Entertainment, the Empyrion Galactic Survival Iron Man competition. 20 brave souls compete for the title of Iron Man as they try to survive on a hostile alien planet. Who will emerge victorious from this competition of strategy and fortitude? Find out July 4th on channels all over YouTube.
Eliath Studios is not responsible for any deaths, maiming, or wanton destruction that occur due to this competition. Iron Man is not for everyone. Side effects include entertainment, laughter, bouts of fatigue from laughter, and of course, death.
Alright. Everything that can... Okay. Not everything that can be made up was made up. But let's just go ahead and take everything out from here. Let that finish making the mobile constructor. Yeah. Well, I guess I have to wait for it to make the mobile constructor now. This is the first time everything hasn't just pinged and gone all the way. Let's go ahead and start putting some things in here. The stuff that it has made up. Okay. Which is about half the amount of stuff that we needed. So once that gets all the way done, it should just plump all this away. Because the stuff is now in my inventory for it. Okay. So now we can put this in here. And we can continue heading towards the nearest small wreckage. The reason I want to get to the nearest small wreckage is because that is where we're going to spawn in this thing. And I'm level 5. It's highly doubtful I'll get to level 6 before we get there. Let's go ahead and make up some stuff here so that I can so that I'll have it made up and it won't spoil, because it uses spoiler stuff. We got more mushrooms. Alright, let's put a waypoint on here so we can know where we're headed. I think I should be good following the swamp. There aren't really any hostile creatures during the day in the swamp, unlike the spiders in the forest. But there goes our swamp. We got this little bit of beach, and then got more forest. So looks like there are going to be potentials for spiders. Although, if we head across that way, we'll go swamp straight back into the starter biome, which might be our best bet to not die. Now, I don't want to get out swimming in the water and have creatures come off land to try to attack me. So I'm just going to skirt the boundary here. Because things don't really tend to spawn often near the boundaries of stuff. I'm just going to want to stay here on the beach area until we get to the swamp and then head towards that wreckage. It's nice to have a swamp nearby because swamps have a lot of useful plant resources in them. So I think we're going to stay near here for now while we're building up our stuff. I think we're just going to stay right at this small wreckage while we're building up the SOV. There goes my stamina running out. Fortunately, I'm not currently being chased by anything, but that could change at any time. I'm going to stay up here. Let's put the... Whoa. Let's put the thing down here. And now we should be good. Yeah, we should be good to start making some stuff up. Actually, let me hold these on me because I can make some stuff in my inventory while this is making other things. Okay, go ahead and make up more motors. I don't know how many of these I'm going to need, but I should. Let's see, I'll do it 6 at a time and see what it comes up with. Now with my constructor here, let's see, that'll be 2 buds and that'll give me 3 food. Actually, make it 2 food and another antibiotic ointment just in case I need it. That'll leave me with 1 plant protein, which isn't bad. I've got some stomach pills. I got spice. Yeah, this is going to take a while. So, I'll be back once my stuff has built up. I'll just be sitting here in the meantime. Alright, we got 6 thrusters ready to put in here. So, that's not quite enough. I might need like 1 more. See, how close am I? 17 minutes. Yeesh. And I can't make up another thruster. How about an RCS? Let's see what that does. I might have to make some... it'll probably give me the right silicon. The others I might just have to make up into component parts and do it myself. Again, you know, not the full devices. I could make a clone chamber and throw it in there. That would use some stuff. Looks like I can do another RCS if this one isn't enough. Hopefully, this one will be enough, though. Actually, I can't make up another one. I don't have enough stuff. I'll need more silicon. I think that 1 optical fiber is, I don't know. I might have enough silicon, though. If I have enough silicon, I can make the rest, into steel plates and stuff from the iron, and the copper I can just turn into copper ingots if I need it. It's really storming here, and sun is about to go down. I'm hoping to get the SOV online before the end of day 2, but it doesn't look like we're heading that direction. Alright, that is exactly enough copper. I am 2 silicon short and about 20 iron. I wonder if putting that in there will do anything. I doubt it. Ah, gave me 1. So, yeah, because that makes 1 silicon ingot output 2, but if that was 1.5, perfect. Okay, so I'm 1 silicon ingot short. I think because I got 3 here, I should be able to go get some crushed stone from over here. And that might give me enough crushed stone to make up the remaining 2 silicon. All I need is like 24 crushed stone and I can make up the 2 silicon. So we'll see what this does. Alright, there's 19. Oh yeah, 25 right there. So we should definitely be able to make up the silicon. I want to go ahead and once I hop up here, I want to go ahead, put this in here, make up those 2, which will then let me make the silicon ingots that I need. I don't need any more copper. I just need iron and silicon. So what we're going to do, I need 22 more iron. So if I do 11 steel plates, that'll give me 22 more iron. I might not have enough, however, because I've got 10 here. Yeah, that's not going to be enough iron. We'll see. We'll see what it comes up with, because this and that, let's see, mechanical components is 1 steel plate, and yeah. So I might have enough with the steel plates that I have here, plus that, plus all that. Then with this, I want to go ahead and do this and make up 1 steel plate with that. Yeah, that'll be way too much. Okay. And then once all these steel plates are made up, I can actually turn them into steel blocks. That'll be... Actually, that should be... If I do 11 of that, that will do... Yeah, the 22. Even though I probably won't end up with enough steel plates to make these full blocks, because I'll need 120 and I don't have 120. Crap, I'm gonna need more iron. Now we are in a grassland starter biome, so iron ought to be around here somewhere, relatively close. I've already gotten an additional iron and copper, but I need 1 more iron rock. And if I can't find it, I'll have to try to produce it from crushed stone. Is that an iron rock over there? I think that is an iron rock. Let's grab this fiber while we're here. Yeah, give me the iron. Okay, that's the rest of the iron that we need. Let me grab this copper right here while we're here, just in case. Let's hurry back to the small wreckage. I'm using a lot of stamina, which in turn uses food. But we should almost be good to make the SOV. Okay. Oh. Okay. So, that's 8. If I do 3 more, this 1 gives me that. I did not mean... No, I just wasted biofuel. Crap. Okay. That ought to give me enough so that it'll just do steel plates that, and then we're done. It's 9. There's 10. And one more ought to do it. It'll still leave it with 7 steel plates up there. Which is fine. And 11. Oh, no. Okay. So now if I put these in there, it should make it perfect. We've got 17 minutes until the SOV is ready. Now, 17 minutes may not seem like a long time in relative terms, but for me, that's like ever. So I'm going to go ahead and make up a bike while I'm here, while I've got the stuff. And I'm going to use the bike to get around for now until we can find a place to set up base. Now, one thing I'm going to need is a core. I'm going to need more silicon, but I think I'm going to wait to look for more resources until I have the SOV, but I will start looking for the wreckage while I'm on the bike. All right, blueprint production is finished. I just slept through the night. So, apparently blueprint production is also controlled or accelerated while you are asleep. Now, on here, I don't have it set, apparently, so that you have to spawn it on a platform. But in the game, we will. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to find a wreckage with a larger space. If I can find the large wreckage, that would work. But we'll see what these have to offer. I wonder if I can change that while... Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back and I changed the settings. So now you can see we cannot spawn it here. I changed the settings to true, so you have to spawn it on a placement thing. Now, I had an idea. I've got 2 iron ingots left. I'm wondering if I find a wreckage and just place blocks out on it, if I could build the little platform. Because I've got iron all around here that I could just add on to one of these small wreckages. In fact, let's go ahead and grab up some of this iron right here. And I saw some iron back here. Back this way. And let's see if we can make up... I think all I need is 4 large blocks. Let's head out to this wreckage over here and see if we can build it out. Okay, yeah. Alright, so first let's make sure there's no place that we can just spawn this in here already. I don't think there is. Let's go ahead and salvage this over here. As well as all the parts on here. Because if we can just salvage the parts we need, or like the things up here and then spawn it up on this, that would be better than having to build with iron. Okay, now can I spawn you up here? No, I don't think you are quite large enough. It's a decent sized vessel. It's small, but and compact, but very useful. I think I might have to make it just a little bit wider, but I'm not positive. We'll see once we get this taken off. Let's take that off too, just for good measure. Alright, now, can I spawn this on top of here? Yes. Right there. Alright, so now we've got a vessel. Let's put a little bit of biofuel in it. Let's see. I believe I have to be in the cockpit. Here to access the hover booster minigun turrets. Oh, this has minigun turrets on it as well. Yay. I forgot about that. Let's see. I'm not going to worry about the turrets right now. Let's turn them off because I don't have any ammo for them. But constructor. I can add things into here. Not you. And I should be able to, yeah, I can make ammunition for my weapons. I'm just going to start it with 10. And, oh, should I? Yeah, there we go. We have ourselves a hover vessel. And no deaths yet. So let's just come back out a little bit. Now, I could have used the harvest vessel earlier. Whoa, let's sit you up. I could have used the harvest SOV and tried to harvest some of this stuff, but I wanted to pretend like like we had already started with the Iron Man challenge and not do that. But now I can go around and search for things. I can even do a little bit of hover jumping. The biggest thing I'm going to need now is Promethium to get fuel. I can fuel it up with biofuel, which I'm going to end up having to have it start creating biofuel as well. Let me mobile constructor. Once you're done with that, make up 18 more biofuel. So we've got resources all around here now, but I really want to look for the big wreckage. So what I'm going to do, I think I want to head I'm going to head south, over, up, over, down, and see if I can find it. One thing that would come in handy is a detector. I also already unlocked, let's see, this. I want you to make one of those when you're done with all that, if you can. Just cut it down to 500 ammo and we'll be all right. Let me go ahead and make sure these are not set to Predator. And I'm going to take those off so that it only attacks thrusters and turrets. Let me take thruster off. This way it'll only attack the turrets of enemy encampments that we get near enough to attack, even though I don't plan on doing it attacking just yet. So let's see, heading south just a little further, and once I get that detector online, I ought to be able to to attach it and utilize it inside here to try to find that wreckage. Whoa, there's a rock there. Here's a nice little open grassland area. It's a forest clearing, I think, is what you would actually call it. Let's see. Oh, you're taking forever to do that because that takes forever. Look at that. Each one of those takes more than a minute. So I'm going to let you get that one, then build the detector, and then start back on the biofuel. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to put the detector. I think I know where I want to put it, though. Because it's a little antenna. I think I'm just going to set it in one of the back areas. And I don't have a color tool for it, but that's okay. I really need to update the SOVs with detectors at the appropriate levels, 5 and higher, because it would make sense for the hover vessels to have detectors, especially the ones that are resource gatherers. Okay, I sort of lost track of where I was going. I think I want to head due north now. Once I get that detector online, I won't be searching so much. And then once we find the wreckage, I think I'm going to call it a day. Because we will have done quite a bit. There's the escape pod and that. This is near where we began. Where I really haven't checked over this direction much. So let's head over that way and see if we just happen to pop it in. There's another small wreckage. Now, the reason that the SOV is flying so close to the ground is that the hover engines are not at the feet. The hover engines are actually up higher, so it makes the overall vessel lower to the ground, which made it a little difficult to get off the ground to begin with.